And proud program. They love their basketball up there, Johnson City. So, again, look for them to be very competitive. Georgia coming off a nice win the other night against Western Carolina, held off them. 3-point shot. Should be a really good ball game tonight.
It's our lead official, Pat Adams, working officially his 100,000th game. Pat, one of the best. Here's Jackson Etter, and Georgia quickly out of the gate. A good look, but can't finish it. It's Ty Brewer, the younger of the Brewer brothers. And there's East Tennessee State right out in transition. David Sloan, the point guard, in the box draw first blood.
Yeah, Sloan does a good job at point guard. We're looking for East Tennessee State to be more half-court oriented than fast break. But boy, they got a nice fast break there.
But Georgia's used 6 different lineups in 12 games thus far this season. Noah Bauman had the hot hand against George Mason. Oquendo for a 3. That won't go. Oquendo was the player of the game on Monday night for Georgia. 3 games in 5 days. Here's Jordan King at the point. And Ty Brewer over to Ladarius Brewer. First team All-Southern Conference last year. No good there. And Bauman on the boards. Right at a minute in. Aaron Cook to give Georgia the lead. He tickles the twine. Slonny heard you.
Nice job again. In the last couple of weeks, he's gotten so much better on the tempo of the fast break. Just see what he vows. Don't rush it. Don't force it.
And here's making his first start, Jaden Seymour, short on that one. Good rim protection from Braylon Bridges of Georgia. Seymour in for Weber. He's hurt in the shoot around today for East Tennessee State. Bauman with the drive, had an opening into the corner. Cook trying to make it 2 in a row. This one's off the mark. Seymour with a rebound. And for a player like Seymour getting his first start, if it's going to happen as Ty Brewer backs in, the turn fade a little bit short. Maybe it's better that it happens day of. You don't have to sleep on it for a night.
Absolutely, no worries. Get ready to go. It's on the road. So, again, call mom, dad, let them know you're playing, you're starting.
Here's Bauman for 3, no good. And when we have a moment there, we're going to hear about Slon's first start against Auburn and Fast Eddie Johnson. And there's Sloan for 3. Now they're going to say he was just inside the line, so give him 2. Sloan with 4 points, and it's 4-3 ETSU.
I'm expecting a little slower tempo this game, a little fast so far, which I like.
Bridges back for Cook, and we've had some great ones so far this year. Oquendo can't quite finish. Some nights are falling, some nights they're not. And so far, Oquendo's had a couple of good looks. They haven't dropped. Jordan King for a deep 3. It's good. So Jordan King with a tray, and just like that, ETSU with a 7-3 lead.
I can't go with a better start than I've gone to.
Oquendo, there you see, 1,073 straight games with a made 3-point field goal. Taking you back to Keith Mr. Jennings as Noah Bauman drives. There's Oquendo, and that one won't go, but he'll get to the line. And Oquendo had been struggling from the foul line, but his stroke was pure on Monday night.
He really did. Like, he solved any problems. Again, he was missing early in the year, long or short, not off to the side or best shot. So I think him have a big night tonight. It looks like early he realizes he can drive to the hole, get some action, get himself to the free throw line.
Ladarius Brewer with that foul, and Oquendo misses. Oquendo out of Titusville, Florida, really a dynamic athlete, had 21 points, hit a couple of clutch threes as Georgia pulled away from Western Carolina, was 7 for 7 at the line, and that makes it 7-4. Tyrod McMillan in, and Oquendo will go to the bench, just catch his breath a little bit.
So what we talked about, we really haven't seen McMillan and Bridges play together this year.
The Dogs go with a bigger lineup. There's Ladarius Brewer. Kicks it off to Sloan. Oh, foul line floater, it's good. And David Sloan feeling it early.
He really is. Average about 10 a game. He's already got 7, right?
Here's McMillan. Oh my gosh, he got away with a walk, but turned it over anyway.
And a charge. A little bit.
Here's Sloan again, this time from 3. It's good. Break it out, David Sloan. Tom Crean's got to call timeout. The point guard delivering for the Bucks. We'll take it to a timeout. 16:29 to go. We're in the first half, and the Bucks are out and rolling on the SEC Network. (12-4). Along with Georgia basketball legend Mark Sloniker, I'm Jeff Dantzler. And there you see Desmond Oliver, a former Georgia assistant, part of that 2008 SEC Tournament Championship squad. Very good young coach in his first year. And this is the last game before Christmas break. Slon, you've sat in both seats. You always worry where your guys' heads are. Maybe a little bit more advantageous to be the visitor.
Absolutely. I always like being that underdog on the road, the getaway game for Christmas. The big school, the SEC schools, when we play them, or the ACC. Again, they're ready to go home. And mom and dad are in the stands, get ready to drive on whatever it is, making all those calls, but they're going to catch their flight tonight. Again, you come in here a little underdog, a little chip, and you get a little more ready to play. But my gosh, David Sloan, what a start.
4 for 4. Bucks leading at 12-4. Jackson Etter for Georgia. That one's short. Bridges with a big board. The stick back is good. What a player Braylon Bridges is.
He really is. A good job in the offensive glass. He hasn't been, just putting huge numbers on the offensive glass, but really worked his body right there. And he's got a size advantage tonight for sure. No matter who the Buccaneers throw at him, he's going to be bigger than him.
Bridges averaging 13 points, right at 6 boards a game, and Brewer's shot won't go, but the foul called by Pat Adams. This is going to be on Etter, and there you see Bridges. He is so fundamentally sound, and as we've talked all season, he's great with both his right and left hand.
Absolutely. Again, good to see him be aggressive on the boards right there, combat that box out, and get that, reward himself with 2 points.
So Slon, who is a math major, we were going through some of the stats, and he needs 2 made field goals to have enough attempts to qualify, as a free throw is no good. And with his next make, he'll be number 6 in the NCAA in field goal
Now, this game may add another, he may need 4 tonight to catch up, because as games advance, you need a certain number of criteria to, again, you're right, Jeff, coming into the game, if he had attempted 2 more field goals, he'd be number 6 in the country in field goal percentage. So great job.
He's the math major. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, but he has been lights out and double figures for Georgia as Brewer misses both foul shots. The Bulldogs have played 11 games coming into this with double figures in 8 of those 11. 2 games with 9 for Bridges. As Etter goes to Christian Wright, the freshman. Wright's been a pleasant surprise for Georgia. It is tough for a freshman. Dogs are going to need him when SEC play begins. Wright leaves this one short. A fight for the rebound. Etter able to save it for Georgia. Great hustle by the junior out of Etowah High School. Gets it back. That one's going in, right? Nope. Usually when you get the hustle play, the basket's going to drop, and the Dogs will get free throws. Wow, Brewer just got his 2nd foul. Holy smokes. So the leading scorer for East Tennessee State has 2 fouls. And we saw this last time out. Nick Robinson for Western Carolina got 2 quick fouls as Wright makes the free throw. And Western, again, without Charlie Weber, they are perilously thin. And Vonnie Patterson, a left-hander, 6'4" graduate from Louisville KY, into the lineup, as Wright's 2nd free throw is good.
We'll see how Coach Oliver opts to use them again this half. I'm sure we'll have to bring them back in. They don't have a deep bench. Losing 1 player, Weber, today, it really made them a little short-handed.
So here's Ty Brewer backing in. And there's a 3 from Charles. It won't go. And a big board there from Patterson. The southpaw can't quite finish. Wright on the run for Georgia. To Etter. Alley-oop for McMillan. Great catch and finish.
Great pass by Jackson Etter. And McMillan, again, Big's got to run. This is the first time we've seen Coach Screen play 2 bigs at the same time.
There's a long 3 from King. It's good. Jordan King. Distance. Deep threes.
East Tennessee State's backcourt is feeling it tonight. They're ready to go.
That was like, what was the old NBA line? Was it 23-2 back in the days?
Right, yep.
Thinking about the old Omni, that would have been good at any league, any time. Here's Cook with a step in to Wright. Bridges at the foul line. Cook, even with the hash, had the hesitation. Wright will drive, try and pass inside. The deflection will go Georgia's way. I think we might have a foul here as well. Yeah, we do.
There's a foul, yep.
Patterson. There you see McMillan. Thought the catch was the key there for the finish.
McMillan can really run the court. Got a good bounce to him. Jackson did a nice job sizing him up, but that reward right there for running the court for the big man.
Dalen Ridgel had his best game last time out for Georgia. Into the lineup, had 10 points, 7 rebounds. Cook with the drive. Eder back to Cook, sets a feet for 3. That's off target. Fight for the rebound. This should go to ETSU, and it does. Pat Adams with the view. Pat Adams, Vlad Tattle, and Jason Baker, the officiating crew here tonight. So the Bucks with the ball in a 15-10 lead. And as Slon told you, the backcourt, King with 6 and Sloan with 9. ETSU's knocked down 3 threes, and there's a steal by the Bulldogs. Aaron Cook. Cook, little spin move out to right into a double. Cook bringing so much experience to this Georgia team, had over 70 career starts, something the Bulldogs sorely needed with all the attrition off the roster from last season. Eder for 3, no good. Long rebound to ETSU and King. King out on the left side to Patterson. A high screen from Ty Brewer. Through the double. Good ball movement, and Eder going to be called for the reach. That is his second. And Georgia's second. And Jabri Abdur-Rahim coming in. And let's talk about Abdur-Rahim. He got off to a really slow start, but over his last 5 games, averaging right at 13 points, and had a great game against Memphis.
He really did. He's really played well. Gained so much confidence. You can see that he's a good shooter, good player, and he's thinking offense, right? He's thinking coming in off the bench, helping the team, scoring any way he can, hitting threes, getting to the basket some.
Lob in comes to Ty Brewer, back to King. Georgia quickly on him. Oquendo into the lineup, and see if Oquendo is going to try and mark King. Cordell Charles, young freshman, getting some big minutes here. King for another 3. It's good. He is 3 for 3. King with 9, Sloan with 9, and it's 18-10 ETSU. Bauman with the drive, a block, 2 free throws coming. King didn't like the call.
It was the right call, though. But Bauman did a nice job. Got a man off his feet, bad closeout, good pump fake, nice attack of the rim under control.
Boy, how about the shooting from King and Sloan? King averages 11-4, Sloan averages 10-8. They are a combined 7 for 7. Bauman's foul shot is good, and that's one where Desmond Oliver saying, guys, just keep that up. We'll be in good shape.
You give Sloan a little break right now, but yes, guard play like that will win a lot of basketball games.
Bauman, good on the second. Boy, and Bauman, Georgia really leaning, I would think, Slon, on Bauman and Ridgel to fill that void with no Jalen Ingram.
Yeah, and I think throw Abdur-Rahim in that mix, too. The 3 of them are going to really use his minutes, got to get his production somehow.
And there's Oquendo with a steal. He's good at the open floor. King with nice defense to cut off the dribble. And Ridgel is fouled. I think they'll get Patterson for this one. So Vonnie Patterson with his second. So the battlefield promotion there for Jaden Seymour. Now, Slon, you got your first start thinking fast Eddie Johnson, great player for the Hawks and the Auburn Tigers.
Yeah, he was. I was told at pregame meal that I was going to be guarding him at night. I knew I was a freshman from New Jersey, so I was aware of him. I'd seen him on film, but everybody was like, "You're guarding Eddie Johnson?" Like, yeah, we're guarding him. First 2 plays of the game goes right by me. They're up 4-0. Third time, I'll give you the condensed version. Third time down the floor, he could have scored 100 on me that night. The coach yelled out, "Dang it, Eddie, will you run the offense? I want to run over and hug the man." I always say I held him to 16. He could have scored 100 on me.
King again finally misses. How about Ridgel?
Yeah.
Up over the rim for that one.
He did. He's got somehow really bounced.
Bauman for 3. And the lead is down to 1. So Bauman with 5, and we got a timeout on the floor. 11:54 to go in the first half. It's a good one brewing here in Athens. ETSU out in front of the Dogs, 18-17, right here on the SEC Network.
They shine so bright across the snow, and church bells ring and bugles play.
ETSU with some great guard play. Jordan King and David Sloan take it and make it.
when your guards come out hot, smoking, boy, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense, but they are feeling it. Combined for all 18 points for East Tennessee State. What a performance so far.
How about 7 for 8 from the floor with 4 3-point field goals. And there you see King, and it's going to take some great shooting for the Bucks tonight. They were already a shorthanded team, and again, and the shoot-around earlier today, Charlie Weber, starter, who's been playing very well, was injured. Not a season-ending type thing. They hope to have him back after Christmas break, but already short-handed, losing a very good forward.
Yeah, East Tennessee State's going to have to shoot well. They're already in a little bit of foul trouble. Don't want that to accumulate on them. Georgia settled with way too many threes so far in this game. Already put 10 of them up. They need to drive to the hole, draw up more fouls, really put East Tennessee State in a bind, get deep into their bench.
Sloan back in, and that one rattles out no good. Original with his second board, and Georgia with a chance to take the lead. Bauman. Bulldogs led 3-2. That's been it. And East Tennessee State caught fire. Got up 12-4 and kept building the lead. Here's Abdur Rahim. This one's no good. And the weak side rebound to the young Cordell Charles out of Ontario, Canada. David Sloan, a terrific player. Had a 9-assist game against East Tennessee State. Good ball movement. Seymour with a kick out. And there's a young player from Giza, Egypt, Mohab Yasser. And he extends that lead back to 3.
He's going to see some minutes tonight. He averages about 18 minutes a game, but he's going to get an opportunity tonight to play a lot.
From the shadows of the pyramids to Johnson City, Tennessee.
East Tennessee State 2-3 zone the last 2 times. At last possession, Jeff, I called one of those trick defenses. 3 guys thought they were in a zone, 2 thought they were in man. Nobody knew what they were doing, and Georgia couldn't recognize. They missed a shot, so it works. It can be effective.
Abdur Rahim misses from the hash, and a good job climbing the ladder there by Patterson. So ETSU with the ball up by 3.
Georgia's just selling with too many threes right now. They got to work side to side of the floor, try to get some inside touches, really attack the interior of East Tennessee State's defense.
It's a good drive there by Sloan. Beautiful feed underneath and a foul, but a charge is called. Original get credit for drawing that one, and Sloan with his first and the team's 6th. Let's check the footwork here, Sloan.
It's Christian Wright.
It was right. Good call.
I don't know. I don't like those calls. Yeah, and he slides over late, just halfway there, kind of sort of there. That's just, to me, that's just not good for game of basketball. I'm on my soapbox. I'll get off the front lawn in a minute.
Like Abe Simpson, old man yells at cloud.
That's right.
That's us. Bridges with it, but I agree with you 100%. Sloan with a loose ball. Steal for ETSU. Yasser with the drive. I think Bauman got a hand on that one, and Yasser will shoot a pair.
Well, I've been impressed with East Tennessee State's ability to run the floor tonight. Really, I really expected them to be more half-court oriented, slow this game down with the shorter lineup they have, like a depth. But man, they have gotten out and run hard. Yasser was flying down the floor that time.
So this young man, Yasser with a free throw, rattles out no good. A pair of international players in Yasser and Cordell Charles from Egypt and Canada. This one's no good off the back iron. East Tennessee State, 81% coming in, 4th in the country in free throw percentage, 0 for 4 tonight.
Yeah, they can't miss from the 3, it seems like, right? You just don't know sometimes.
Crazy game. Cook drops it off inside. Look at Bridges with the left hand.
Yeah, great pass by Cook. Get that ball in the mid-post area, drop it down low. This is what Georgia's got to do, and not settle for those threes. Great job by Cook, finding the big man down, got him sealed.
Pretty good drive. Sloan left open, automatic from 17. Sloan's got 11. He averages 10.8. Georgia going back to Bridges. Nice play from behind by Seymour. The lob. Well, you eat your vegetables, you get your candy.
Yes, sir.
Causes a turnover, and the finish on the other end.
Well, East Tennessee State's got a lot of deflections in this game already. Tip steals, nice in that fast break.
And that's what Tom Creed always preaches. Deflections,
right.
deflections, deflections. Cook from the foul line, off the mark. And Yasser with the rebound. Good diagonal pass. Patterson, the southpaw, rattles it home, and ETSU's up 8.
This zone is bothering Georgia for sure. Since he's taking a lot of production out of that.
Oquendo three, that's good. That's a shot in the arm for the Dogs. So twice ETSU is led by 8. Here's Sloan. Georgia shows out high with Bridges, trying to bother him with some size. Step back 17-footer. That one won't go. Bauman with the Bulldogs rebound. Georgia trying to run. Cook finds Bridges. That's automatic. And that's Georgia's formula. Cook passing, Bridges finishing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good one to have. Bauman, 11 rebounds the other night. Big defensive rebound right there. Again, big man getting out and running the floor with a defensive rebound. Cook's going to find you, set you up.
Sloan guarded by Cook. Really good matchup there at the point. Young Charles, a freshman. Patterson on the left wing, under 10 to shoot. Back to Sloan. Sloan with another deep three, air ball this time, and the rebound is saved to Georgia's Bauman. Dogs down by 3. Oquendo loses a handle. Sloan with a loose ball. Long diagonal feed to Patterson. Numbers for the Bucks, and there's Yasser with the finish.
It looked like Georgia had a nice fast break, lost the ball. ETSU State is making them pay for all these turnovers.
4-point swing, coach. Oquendo. Cook. Bridges. Bauman. Good ball movement. Abdur Rahim wide open, rattles it in. Georgia got ahead of the defense on that trip. And the Bulldogs had an 8-2 run. ETSU with the ball in a 2-point lead, under 7 minutes to play. Really good first half. Aaron Cook called for the foul. That'll be his first and the team's 4th. And let's take a look here at Seaborn Yasser out and running here, Slime.
Yeah, guys you wouldn't normally expect, but getting down the floor, getting that slam dunk on the break. Yasser using his speed.
Jordan King with those 3 deep threes. ETSU leading Georgia 29-27, and the Bucks going back to Ladarius Brewer. 4.5 minutes. He picks up 2 fouls, and there you see the threes. So with Brewer, what does this mean for ETSU defensively and offensively?
He's out 8.5 minutes. You got to be careful. You may stay in the zone because of his foul trouble situation, but the last 3 possessions, Georgia looked really comfortable against that zone and converted on every opportunity. See what Coach Oliver does.
Ty Brewer for 3. That one's short. A little friendly fire, but Bauman able to control the rebound. He's doing good work on the boards. That's 3 on the defensive end, and now he gives Georgia the lead. And Bauman playing big here for the Bulldogs.
It's such a good stroke. He's confident. Every game gets better and better. You can see he's just so much healthier than he was early in the season.
11-2 run for Georgia. Bulldogs go with some different looks. Slime pointed out earlier, more minutes from McMillan. Open 3 on the right wing. Brewer rested. He knocks it down.
Well, if he gets going, Georgia will definitely have the hands full because those guards, Sloan and King, really got him off to a great start in this game.
Brewer, team's leading scorer. He's 31% on threes this year. First team all-conference last year, averaged nearly 17 per. Original from even with the hash, all backboard. ETSU wanting to run. King, nice crossover. The drive and the finish. The right hand down the left side, and King's got 11.
Well, Allen Iverson crossover there. Showed her way hard to the right. Got Eder off his feet, leaning one way. Blew right by him.
Both starting guards. And out of bounds. ETSU will have it. How about these numbers? King is 4 for 5. And Sloan is 5 for 8. They're a combined 4 for 6 on threes. There you go, Sloan.
A beautiful move right there. Again, just blow by, no weak side help available. Great move. Say that in his highlight package. Show his grandkids one day.
So 5 straight for ETSU to combat Georgia's 11-2 run. Ladarius Brewer through traffic. Good head fake and a finish off the square. Make it 7 in a row for the Bucks.
Well, he has some time to think about his game over there in the early foul trouble. A couple misses early, missed free throws.
He's a big-time player. McMillan to Bauman, same spot as his last one. That's 2 in a row. What a terrific game. 36-33 ETSU. Bauman giving Georgia a huge lift, double figures for the second time in the last 3 games. Might take 20 from Bauman for Georgia to win tonight.
Absolutely.
Back and forth we go. Step back 3 for the freshman Charles, no good. And Brewer grabs a rebound. He gets fouled. That's the younger brother, Ty Brewer. And Jackson Etter just picks up his 3rd foul. There you see the Bauman triple. So Georgia's got 5 fouls in the game. Etter's got 3 of them. Bonnie Patterson in. I think Desmond Oliver trying to manage more minutes here in the first half so he can have his horses well rested.
He's got to get fresh legs, absolutely.
Brewer for 3. This one's off target. Long rebound. Brewer gets it back but can't control it. Cook on the run for Georgia through traffic. Abdur Rahim back to Cook. Dogs with the ball, down by 3. Bauman to Cook. Cook, the point guard, essentially playing the high post. Into the left corner of Abdur Rahim. This one's going to be short. Brewer with a rebound. King weaves through traffic. Sloan. Ty Brewer backs in. Turnaround jump shot, good. Nice move.
Wow, really nice. Well, he got a little further away from the bucket. I thought he might, but what a beautiful turnaround jumper. He just missed one earlier. But Jeff, to your point, Cook, like Coach Green, a lot of times will put the best player, the point guard, into that high post area, give him the ball. He's so dangerous right there, right? He gets that ball right there. It's a moment of truth. He can penetrate a short jumper or do those drop-off passes.
Boy, Bauman is smoking hot.
Yeah, great job, great space in that time by George, and Bauman is feeling it right now.
He's got 14 points, a quartet of trays. 38-36 ETSU. Terrific game here tonight. As we head into the Christmas break. King. Brewer back to King. An answer. Jordan King with 14. Sloan, that's his 4th-3.
I wasn't expecting this kind of game tonight at all. The shooting, three-point shooting has been outrageous. Love it.
What a game. 41-36 ETSU.
Both teams are mixing their defenses, playing a little more zone than they were earlier in the game, so opportunities to shoot those threes are there.
Abdur Rahim back for Cook. See if he gets it to Bridges. Boy, Abdur Rahim stumbles and loses it. It'll be ETSU ball. And let's take a look. Slot, take us through this King 3-pointers. We head to a timeout.
He is feeling it tonight. Him and Sloan are feeling it. No matter how deep he is, he said it's going in. That rim looks twice as big as normal.
Dogs right there because of Noah Bauman. He's found the range tonight.
He really has. He looks so good. Last 2 weeks, physically, he looks so much better. Really feeling it. Got such a great stroke. Getting his feet underneath him, finding the gaps in the zone, and burying those threes.
4 for 5 from distance, plus 3 defensive rebounds. Jordan King has scored from the parking lot, Madison County and Oconee County. Some way downtown triples.
Hey, both of them are feeling it tonight. Love watching it, love seeing it. But Jordan King has come in here and taking a good shot. Hadn't forced any of those threes. He's feeling them. He's hot. He knows he feels great. Extending his recovery area a little bit.
King listed at 6 feet tall, and for those guys who are smaller, I think about Georgia with J.J. Frazier several years ago. They've usually got longer range. They have to really work to find the space, to find the room. Sloan to King with the penetration. A step in from Ty Brewer is good. Different options for ETSU, and they're capitalizing.
Ty Brewer's done a really nice job in this game. Confident in his shot. Averages about 10 a game, almost 10 a game. But he stepped up huge tonight, especially with the foul trouble on Brewer.
Bridges in deep, brought it down low. It'll be out of bounds off of Bridges. It'll be ETSU ball. Hey, a big spot right here for ETSU. Momentum is mighty fickle. They've got a 7-point lead. They've got the ball. They've got to capitalize, get as many as they can while they can.
Absolutely. Georgia's going back man-to-man this possession. Been in zone for a little while. And they got to be smart this possession. Work the ball. Don't forget. Don't force it. Don't say, I'm hot, so it'll automatically go in. Play it out. Run your stuff. Get a high percentage shot.
And Latarius Brewer on the bench. And how about Yasser? He's got 7.
Boy, getting hot is contagious, Jeff.
Holy smokes, when you're seeing it going in.
That's right.
46-36, Bucks with their biggest lead of the night. So Mohab Yasser playing very well off the bench. Cook, McMillan, foul going to be on Yasser. And that will be his first. And let's talk about Yasser here. And Slime, when you're talking about international kids, it takes a very special person to be able to do that, especially when you're talking about coming from Egypt to Johnson City, Tennessee, just the different culture, everything that goes into that. But as we always say, sports is the great unifier. I think it's fantastic to see.
Absolutely. Again, just getting adapted to a new climate, new culture, all of it. But the game of basketball is basically the same. There's some rules, things you had to adjust to, probably understanding some terminology that coach may have. But man, I'm really impressed with it. His ability to run the floor, and what a pretty shot.
As McMillan misses the free throw. McMillan's given Georgia some good minutes here tonight. So Dalen Riginal back in. Bauman and Bridges both go to the bench with a minute 7. ETSU shorthanded here tonight. When Yasser filling in the gaps, and he grabs a rebound off of a second missed foul shot. So ETSU, they won't shoot again till under 1 with the ball up 10. Sloan guarded by Riginal. Head of the key. Open 3 off target from Seymour. And Georgia with a chance to get it down to single digits. Abdur Rahim essentially passed to himself. Cook, good defense there from Ty Brewer. Boy, he's long. Brewer listed at 6'9". Original. Christian Wright, the freshman, with 10 to shoot. Georgia trailing by 10. Cook with 5 on the shot clock. Abdur Rahim with 2. Christian Wright from deep, it's good. That could give the Dogs a jolt.
Oh, great shot. Didn't really have much going, but he shot with a lot of confidence.
Chance for the last shot here for ETSU. Sloan with 4 seconds. Sloan down the lane at the buzzer, misses the tip, goes from Yasser. Holy smokes, what a tremendous offensive rebound. And the young freshman from Giza, Egypt, with 9 off the bench in the first half.
What a lift he's giving them. Brewer that early foul trouble. You got to rely on those bench guys, but man, Yasser running that floor. Stay with that play right there in the last shot.
All right, slide freshman to freshman to wind down the half.
Oh, they're both feeling good going in the locker room.
So it was Wright for Georgia, Yasser for ETSU, and the Bucks lead by 9. Dogs, ETSU, and it's the Buccaneers with a 48-39 halftime lead. And both teams with some sharp shooting here tonight, on pace to hit well over their average of 69 points per game. And the Bulldogs and Bucks both with 8 3-point field goals. There you see Noah Bauman with 4 trays for Georgia. And Jordan King lights out with 4 threes for ETSU. I'll talk about King for a second. He played great against Tennessee earlier this year. And it's a classic case, a player like King, he might not have fit the parameters that an SEC or an ACC school is looking for on the recruiting trail. But it doesn't mean the guy's not a terrific player. And he's showing it against the big boys.
He really is. He's coming in, got fired up for both games. You're right, a little chip on the shoulder that, hey, I can play in this level. I can play against the SEC caliber competition. He's done a great job of leading this team tonight.
And King and David Sloan have combined for 25 points. Sloan really got ETSU going. He had 9 of the Bucks' first 12 points.
He really did. He just missed that. The three-pointer toe was just on the line there. But again, got off to a great start. Veteran player and understands. And anytime when you're the opposing team and the guys you're going against, the backcourt guys, the 2 guards get heated up, you have a hard time defending. You can figure out ways to double down on post players and do different things, but when the guards get going, this day and age, the way the game is played, very difficult to defend.
All right, let's talk about the minutes management at down to 8 players because Charlie Weber was injured in the shoot-around earlier today, and the only player who hasn't gone at least 11 minutes of the 8-player rotation is Ladarius Brewer, who's the Bucks' best player, but he got 2 quick fouls.
Yeah, really impressed with Coach Oliver. Again, he's worked for so many great coaches in his day, or played for some too. Again, what a management of those 8 guys. Spread those minutes out, don't have them worn out for the second half, and playing great basketball while all that's occurring with a lot of different combinations of different lineups.
What a hot take these first few minutes as Sloan gets right to the hole to give the Bucks their biggest lead of the night. Boy, these first few minutes of the second half so big for Georgia.
East Tennessee State's going to stay in that zone. Georgia's got to find a way to get the ball to Bridges. Get those high percentage shots, get him more involved, get him up in double-figure scoring.
Bridges a terrific shooter, 66%. Oquendo for 3, that's long, and Seymour can't control the rebound. Shot clock at 10. That one drew no iron. See if Georgia, with Bridges throwing the inbounds pass, if the Dogs try and get it right back to him. Seymour not making it easy. So here's Cook. A long 3, short. Brewer to the boards. ETSU with a chance to extend an 11-point lead. Sloan left open and he knocks it down. Boy, ETSU sharp out of the gates.
Just like Cook in the first half, Sloan just read the fast break, saw how it was all going down the floor, took his time. Georgia defense lost him. You watch him right here. Sloan just sizes up the defense. Miscommunication on Georgia. Transition, just let the play unfold. Good point guards do that. And when he was left unguarded, he's feeling it tonight, Jeff. Was able to drain it.
So after the right 3-point field goal, last 2 points of the first half, first 5 of the second half for the Bucks. That foul going on Seymour. Right to Oquendo, back to right. Georgia needs this one, and the freshman delivers.
Good ball movement by Georgia, wide open shot.
Boy, Brewer with a great hesitation, the hang and the bucket. And an immediate answer, the foul on Oquendo.
Yeah, Brewer just knows how to play, scores, all-conference player, gets him deep in the paint. Oquendo off his feet with the slightest head fake, and he's strong enough to finish in there. And these Buccaneers are believing right now. Got a lot of confidence.
Boy, they can smell it. When ETSU, they have gotten a lot of wins through the years over SEC teams. This is incredible. They can't make free throws, though, tonight. ETSU's 0 for 5, 81% on the year.
They're up 13.
Here's Bauman for a 3. It's good, and Bauman with 17. That's his 5th 3. But the Southern Conference, the Citadel's beaten Pitt. Furman's beaten Louisville. Samford has beaten both Oregon State. They beat Ole Miss in a great game last night. And Wofford has won here in Athens. So ETSU trying to add another SEC scalp. Georgia on the run with Wright stepping in. That's going to be a charge. Lowered the shoulder just enough to pick up his first.
Great job by King. King thought he had a charge in the first half. Didn't quite get there in time. But he was waiting the whole way. That's where Bauman's feeling it too for the Georgia Bulldogs. Don't give him any space. East Tennessee State's going to have to find him in the zone, mark him, and know everywhere he's going at all times.
And full court man pressure here for the Bulldogs. ETSU's been getting down the floor so quickly. King, he and Sloan, terrific in the backcourt for the Bucks. Sloan thought about the 3, shows good patience. King with a nice catch. Ty Brewer back to King, 10 to shoot. Screen from Seymour. King down the left side, great head fake, can't finish that one. Bridges altered the shot. Now Oquendo in the open floor, and that's going to be a goaltending. Good hustle there from Ty Brewer. That's where Oquendo's at his best.
It really is. Again, we talk all the time about Oquendo. He's at his best. His defense creates offense. You'll see right here, he gets the strip. We don't see the whole play, but he gets the strip at one end, and now they're running. Dogs are off to the races. Yeah, he might got away with a little push off right there, but Brewer just got there in time to goaltend.
It's 55-47, just a bit of a delay. And Adams says, let's go.
Yeah, Georgia's carved off 6 points off that lead. Bucks had it all the way up to 14-point lead. Got it down to 8 now.
That is an 8-2 Georgia run. Here's Sloan. I think Desmond Oliver telling his guys just to slow it down just a little bit. Sloan again to King. Great screen from Seymour. King, this one a little too strong. Bridges with a tough rebound. Here's Cook with a dribble drive to the trailer. Oquendo backs it out. Oquendo, great screen from Bridges, and another goaltend. And Bridges able to create the space.
Quindle really looks at that right-hand drive. Got right there, got through the seam. Seymour, again, a little anxious, but I could let that one go. They would have been a little short.
Call it a 10-2 Georgia run.
Georgia's defense, man-to-man, is what's going to have to win the game for them. Pick up the aggressiveness.
Ty Brewer in for Seymour. No shot, foul on the floor. This will be on the Bulldogs' Braylon Bridges. And that's his first. So just under 17 minutes to play in the second half. Been a terrific up-tempo game tonight. Heading into the Christmas break. It's a 55-49 ETSU lead. And Tom Crane and Pat Adams exchanging some pleasantries here. So Georgia down by 6. But the Dogs with some momentum. ETSU has led for most of this one. Sloan for 3, it's good. Sloan now with 19. And he's got all 8 of the Bucks' second half points as Oquendo misfires, and just like that, a chance to push the lead back to double digits. And King has it poked away. Georgia back the other way. Secondary transition. Oquendo with the high-rising finish.
Yeah, Coach Fish, the assistant coach of Georgia, really challenged him at halftime, and he has come out ready to play. So again, created defense right there. Transition offense for him. So critical of him have success.
58-51 ETSU. Bucks with the lead and the ball. Sloan with another nice move, able to drive in. ETSU will keep possession. Just over 16 minutes to play here in the second half. Bulldogs will go to Jackson Etter and Dalen Riginal. Bridges will sit for Georgia, as will Cook. And it's 16:04 with the dead ball under 16. This is one of those game time versus real time subs.
And a smart move on Cook, as Cook really came out in the second half here, really picked up his defensive intensity, trying to set the tone for his teammates.
Sloan step back 3, rattles out, no good. Riginal up high. The rebound will go out of bounds to Georgia. Touched last by Ty Brewer. And let's see if we got a foul on the play. We'll clear all this up when we return. 15:54 to go in the second half. A high scoring, up and down affair. It's ETSU leading Georgia 58-51 here on the SEC Network.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh.
ETSU leading Georgia 58-51. A great backcourt play from the Bucks. David Sloan and Jordan King. Sloan, Georgia defensively making some changes in the second half.
Yeah, the only way you're going to get back in the basketball game with them, East Tennessee State feeling as much as they are and successful they've been, this game offensively set the tone. Aaron Cook really set the tone defensively, picking up three-quarter court, aggressive defense, and everybody. Quindo, again, got a couple buckets off the defense. The only way Georgia's going to get back in this game and overcome the Buccaneers right now is to pick up the pace defensively, be more aggressive, and get some offense out of that defense.
And Seymour was called for a foul as we went into the timeout. And Yasser into the lineup. What a terrific first half for the young freshman from Egypt with 9 points. Bauman for 3, it's good again. What a night for Noah Bauman. He's got 20 points, 6 3-point field goals.
Wow, Yasser right there didn't recognize. He had dropped back a little soft press to the 2-3. You got to know where Bauman, you got to, like I said before, you got to mark him. He has, East Tennessee State needs to know where he is every second.
15-5 Georgia run. Beautiful feed underneath and a foul going to go against Georgia. It was a terrific pass, in close passing from Ladarius Brewer, and the freshman Charles to the line. And this is, by the way, just insane. And as they say, this is why they play the games. ETSU, 81% from the foul line, winning this game, but the Bucks are 0 for 5 from the stripe tonight.
Yeah, makes no sense.
So here's the freshman Charles to shoot two, make it 0 for 6. Baffling.
Yep. Well, like you said, is why they play the games. Yasser last time, one of the phrases I used to use my guys all the time, don't let the ball hypnotize you. Last possession, he's watching Christian Wright, who was guarded while he's handing the basketball, and lost total track of Bauman, who's killing him right now from the 3.
Wow. The missed free throw and the foul to compound it, his third. ETSU 0 for 7 from the line. And Brewer, the Bucks' leading scorer, now has 3 fouls.
And they changed the dynamics of this game.
Here's Jackson Etter, who's got 3 fouls for Original in the corner, back for Wright. So Cook's been on the bench for a minute of game time, about 5 minutes or so of real time. Etter inside the arc, pass deflected. Friendly fire to Original, and the Bucks lead is down to 2. Clutch shot, Dalen Original. If ETSU loses a 1-2 3-point game, these missed free throws
Gonna haunt them.
Ooh, incredible. Here's Sloan. Georgia jumps into a double. Brewer, nice feed. Brewer to Brewer, brother to brother. Count the basket, and another trip to the line.
A really good job by Sloan. He got double teamed out at half court, threw the skip pass across. Yeah, quick hit pass, touch pass. Brewer, they know in the scouting report, Quindle will go for any pump fake, any ball fake, leave his feet every time. Drew the foul in there.
Seymour back into the lineup. Yeah, tip your cap to the freshman Seymour. Got that battlefield promotion today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's been solid. Got him a couple of buckets. All right, can ETSU make a free throw? 0 for 7. 0 for 8. Unbelievable. Original with a rebound. Bauman, Wright, Original 3 ball. Short, Ty Brewer, he can really get up. Sloan with 14-14 to go. ETSU with the ball in a 4-point lead.
Those Brewer brothers, they play hard. I'll tell you what, they go after it. They attack that ball.
Here's Ladarius Brewer, nifty turnaround all net. That was an NBA move.
It really was. You got that separation. Got Original leaning towards the goal defensively. Pulled it back on him. Sweet shot.
Brewer now with 9 points. Here's Christian Wright. There's Etter in that high post area. Bounces out. Georgia goes back to Original, and I think this is going to be a foul on Ty Brewer. We'll check the call. It is. So Brewer picks up his first. That's 4 fouls on ETSU in the half. And a whistle. Pat Adams making the call. Let's check it. So Vonnie Patterson off the bench gets the foul. And Desmond Oliver, hands on hips.
Yeah, he chucked the cutter. It was the right call. Pat Adams, Final Four official.
Oh, he's a great official.
I saw it all the way. He saw it too.
Etter out for Bauman.
And Sloan won't leave Bauman like Yasser did. He's going to stay here.
Right with the penetration. Oquendo, good athleticism. He wasn't ready for the pass, able to keep it in play, but ETSU comes away with it. Bucks with the ball in a 6-point lead. Georgia jumps into a double. Brewer recognizes 17-footer in the circle, no good. Original up high for the rebound and skips it over to Etter. Georgia quickly with Wright into forecourt. The freshman misses. Seymour with a rebound. Georgia +6 on the boards. ETSU with superb guard play. Here's Sloan with a jump stop. The feed. Brewer misses. Bauman with a rebound. That's his 5th defensive board to go along with 20 points, 6 of 7 from 3.
He's been outstanding tonight. They got to find him in this zone offense again. Just keep working it. Get that ball in mid-post.
Feels like the game's hit a little bit of an offensive lull here. Bauman for Wright. Right down the lane. Block. This will be on Seymour. That'll be his third. Foul count now at 6 for the Bucks. That's the right call. So Jordan King back into the lineup for ETSU. Desmond Oliver's managed minutes very well tonight.
He really has. Uses that. He knows his rotation, knows who he has. These guys are getting all the right rests, all the right minutes.
Eder into right. McMillan with the screen. Eder diagonal. Oquendo 3-ball in. Excellent pass from Eder.
When you get that ball in that mid to high post area against the 2-3 zone, a lot of damage gets done. Great job by Jackson Eder finding Oquendo. Feet set, no closeout coming.
Here's King finding the hole and an easy finish. Boy, King just a sophomore.
Well, Georgia in their man-to-man has decided this half to be more aggressive. They're doubling all the ball screens right there. That's created some really touch passes and some drives to the hoop for East Tennessee State.
Tom Crean, as Slon pointed out. Here's Oquendo for 3, no good. First Cook, then Eder, a guard playing that high post. Here's Yasser with the drive. The floater won't go. Rebound tip, and Abdur Rahim comes away with it for Georgia. Oquendo again with a drive into Seymour, and this is going to be a block. And that's a type of play you kind of feel for the defender there when that offensive player is just driving into you.
How much you can do is try to get your position, try to draw it in the chest, but everybody was moving that time.
Eder finding Oquendo with a diagonal feed. Dangerous against the zone, but when it works, it can be lethal. Bucks by 5 on the SEC Network. Tennessee State leading Georgia. Been a terrific game. Both teams bombing threes. 10 of 20 for the Bucks. Georgia 12 of 29. And that's probably a few more three-point field goal attempts than Tom Crean would have liked. But the really bizarre statistic here today, ETSU is winning on the season 81% from the foul line. That would be 4th best in all of college basketball. 0 for 8 tonight and still up by 5. Slon, you're a great player. You're a great coach. Explain that to me, please.
Makes no sense. Again, Coach Oliver's doing a great job, and his guys playing so hard, playing with a lot of confidence. That's something you feel like you come into the game, hey, we're going to count on that. Especially late in the game, if we do have a lead, we're going to protect that lead with a great free throw shooting. They would be up double digits, just shooting 75% from the line right now. So again, it's baffling. But again, they're playing through it. Give them credit. Give Coach Oliver and his staff and the kids from East Tennessee State credit to play through that, right? They're not letting that hold them back. Not one iota.
And here's Oquendo now with 14. He had 21 on Monday night against Western Carolina. He is a dynamic athlete.
He only had 4 points at halftime. He's really kicked it in gear this half.
He's carrying the load. He and Bauman have combined for 35 points as ETSU leads Georgia 64-61. Here's King, guarded by Wright. King hands to Ty Brewer. Work it well around the perimeter. Patterson and Seymour, usually off the bench. Seymour getting the start. King with the dribble drive. Ty Brewer, 7 to shoot, finds King. No good. Rebound tipped around. Ty Brewer off the square. Love how he keeps that ball up high.
Yeah, Bonnie Patterson kept the tip, kept it alive. Knocked it right over to Brewer. Get that stick back.
8-man rotation for ETSU tonight. A player down, Charlie Weber, injured before the game. Shoot around earlier today. Abdur Rahim pivots, fires, misses. The tip from McMillan, no good. Seymour to the boards.
East Tennessee State with Darius Brewer in foul trouble. 0 for 8 from the free throw line, holding a 5-point lead on the road.
Here's King. And by the way, for Seymour, 4 defensive boards. He'll shoot and miss. And Ty Brewer with another rebound. The turn fade, no go. Brewer again, power dribble and a charge. But getting back to the freshman Seymour, found out just earlier today he was going to start. I think if you'd have told Desmond Oliver, hey, he's going to get you 4 defensive boards, play steady defense, you take that.
And you can see he knows his role. He's doing a great, setting good screens, getting the offensive glass, getting on the defensive boards. He knows who the bread and butter scorers for this team are, and he's not trying to be that guy tonight. He's just doing what he can do, playing a great supporting role for the team. Brewer made a mistake there. He went back up quick on the first stick back. Second one right there, got a little greedy. Probably should have pulled it out, reset the offense right there instead of charging. Yeah, Bauman, better know where he is.
He has been smoking hot tonight. Bridges with the offensive foul.
Yeah, Seymour, we're just bragging on him, man, knows his role. Again, Brewer's a tough scout. I mean, Bridges is a tough scout. You're scouting him, it's tough. But right there, he did show and dropped his right shoulder right in the chest of Seymour. Seymour was ready for it. See right here. Great job by Seymour. He had a spot, had his position. Bridges, very rare for him to do that from that space, trying to get to the rim.
He's really got a good flow around the basket because he's so good, ambidextrous, going right and left. Tom Crean asking for his defense here. And how about this size matchup? Georgia putting Abdur Rahim on King. Now Sloan, guarded by Cook. Cook had a nice blow, was out for around 6 minutes. Sloan with the drop step. Seymour twists and misses, and the whistle. Bridges called for the foul. 2 free throws coming. That'll be his third.
And Sloan's doing such a great job. He's been getting double teamed all half on those high ball screens. He's been splitting them, getting quick passes out there, great penetration, and drop off pass to Seymour. The credit Sloan for that. He has stayed composed, so is King, but they've been double teamed because Georgia's trying to do anything they can defensively to create turnovers, create space. Finally, right, Jeff? First free throw goes down from the freshman.
Holy moly. So now 1 for 9. Seymour, a 50% free throw shooter. Misses a second. 1 for 10. Bauman with his 6th rebound. 67-61. Boy, and Eder going to be bumped out. They'll call this a foul, and he'll step to the line for a 1-and-1. This is on Patterson, his 4th. So both Patterson and Seymour with 4 fouls, and Ladarius Brewer has 3. That's a heavy foul load for a team that's only going 8 deep.
It is. We're under the 10-minute mark. Both teams are in the bonus, which usually one team or the other is at this point in time. Not both typically, but both are. So we can see if free throw shooting is going to play a big role in the stretch. We'll really be curious to see when Coach Oliver decides to put Ladarius Brewer back in the basketball game.
Jackson Eder 69% on the season, and he'll draw the bonus. That's Eder's first point, having an excellent year. Former walk-on out of Etowah High School. Was a tremendous prep player and has worked his way into the starting rotation for these Bulldogs. And Georgia within 4.
Eder's going to give you great effort every night. Did a good job defensively again. Cook bringing the defensive pressure, just trying to wear down the guards from East Tennessee State.
Cook, the veteran, is long and tough. Sloan with the drive. He can't finish. Nearly a tie-up, but Eder able to rip away the rebound from Ty Brewer. Bauman, the trailer. The kick to Eder. Stops at the foul line. Good patience there. Can Bauman do it again? Yes! Incredible performance for the senior from Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, he is getting it done tonight. He's feeling it.
A record-setting night, 7 for 8 from distance. ETSU with the ball up 1.
The school record's 9.
And a bump. And this is going to be on Cook. Or do they get the timeout first? It'll be a timeout first. So we'll take one as well. With 8 minutes and 33 seconds to go. ETSU will have 11 to shoot when we come back. Terrific game here tonight in Athens. It's the Bucks by 1 on the SEC Network. With the twirl a la Curly Neal. Merry Christmas. What a game here tonight. ETSU leading Georgia 67-66. Noah Bauman, most points as a Bulldog, 11 against George Mason 2 games ago. Had 29 when he was at San Jose State, and 7 made 3-point field goals tonight. And now Georgia, for a moment it looked like the Dogs would have a chance to take the lead, but ETSU gets it back. Darius Brewer back it in against Abdur Rahim. That is very good defense, but he's whistled for the foul. Let's see if maybe he got a little handsy. He was able to hold his ground there, Slime.
He did. Darius Brewer kind of forced it right last second. We'll see what the tape shows right here. Oh, yeah. Good call. Yeah, he got him.
Got him.
See if Brewer gets those free throws going again for him.
1 for 10, 1 for 11 for ETSU.
ETSU is up 14 this game. Georgia's cut it all the way down to 1. For those free throws, again, just 75% for East Tennessee State.
This is astonishing. 1 for 12 for the 4th leading free throw shooting team in the country. 67-66 Bucks. And Georgia can take the lead. Here's Cook driving. Floater good, and the Dogs are on top. Yeah, this is probably one of those as a coach. Whatever you do, don't put these guys on the line.
That's right.
Coach,
Now,
what are you talking about?
foul him.
Georgia's first lead since just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. Abdur Rahim to Cook against Brewer. Yes, and the foul. So Aaron Cook with the defense creating the offense, and now Ty Brewer has 3 fouls. Cook with 7 points, and the Dogs lead East Tennessee by 3. 7:40 to play in the second half on the SEC Network.
Christmas tree, straight to our house we'll bring it.
Georgia up by 3. Aaron Cook with a chance to give the Bulldogs a 4-point lead, and that double team paying off for the Bulldogs.
Really has. It's been aggressive again, just trying to set the tempo, set the pace. Coach Green did a good job going to that in the second half. And the guards from East Tennessee State had handled it to that possession. They got a little sloppy. Sloan got caught, fell down. Georgia was able to steal the ball, and Cook was able to take off with it. Had the chance to complete the 3-point play.
The Dogs have scored 9 straight. The aforementioned free throw shooting woes for ETSU, and the Bucks playing 8. 2 players with 4 fouls, 2 players with 3. Double bonus for Georgia. Cook to put Georgia up 4 delivers. So Slon hit on Cook in the pregame. Defense, passing, scoring. He's 5th in the country in assists. Excellent on-ball defender. Sloan with the help from Bauman. Now Ty Brewer. Sloan with a good pass. King, ETSU needs it, and King with another tray. He's got 19. Big time answer.
It really was. They looked a little discombobulated that possession, but they settled down. Sloan again kept his composure and found King on the backside.
That breaks the 10-0 run. And here's Cook with a crossover against King. Bit of a size advantage. Abdur Rahim pulls up for 3. And that'll go to ETSU. 6 minutes, 54 seconds to go. Take us through this one from King.
Yeah, gets good ball movement, reverse side of the floor. Georgia was an aggressive man-to-man again. And King just got his feet underneath him. Oh, that was much needed by East Tennessee State coming out of that timeout.
Darius Brewer flashes out high, guarded by Bauman, and a whistle and a hold away from the ball. If this is on Bridges, it's his 4th. Let's check the call from Pat Adams. No, Abdur Rahim. So that's his 2nd. Yeah, that is a break for Georgia. That wasn't on Bridges.
Absolutely.
A lot of bodies down there.
Yeah, they're going to need that inside-outside game going in the stretch of this basketball game. 1 possession game. They're going to need Bridges in there.
All right, so here's Ty Brewer stepping to the line.
He hasn't missed a free throw this year.
Until tonight. He was 12 for 12. He's 0 for 1. Hits. Now 2 for 13. And hey, as an athlete, we're 1 for our last 1.
That's all mindset you got to have, right?
So Brewer has tied the game at 71-71. Good. So now ETSU 3 out of 4. Great Arnold Palmer was asked one time about a 3-putt on the 18th hole. He said, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right. Put it out of your head. The
Flush
great
it.
ones do.
Flush it.
That's right. Michael Jordan missed a lot more game-winning shots than he made.
Doesn't remember
He kept
one
shooting
of
them.
them.
That's right. Keeps remembering the ones he made. Keep shooting them.
Cook guarded by King. What a game here tonight. ETSU by 1. Dog to the ball. Cook with a strong drive, and he finishes with the left hand.
And he gets in double digits now. Great drive. Again, just understanding the game, all the veteran, all the games he's played in his career. Just let the defense kind of unfold, see the crease, and attack it.
Cook 4 of 8 shooting, 10 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, another strong stat line with just under 6 minutes to play. Georgia by 1. Bucks with the ball. Sloan to Seymour. He finds the older of the Brewer brothers, and Ladarius in traffic, stripped away. Bulldogs with the ball. Georgia up 1. Cook down the right side, now to his left. Bauman. He's been brilliant for Georgia tonight with 7 3-pointers. Cook bouncing. Over to Eder. Now back to Cook from 18. Good. And Georgia by 3. Bulldogs' biggest lead has been 4.
And that's just 2 veteran plays by Cook right there. Kept his composure, sized up the defense, took advantage of what they had, and knocked down the driving layup before and the short jumper there.
Sloan to King. He misses this one, tried for another answer. Eder with a tough rebound and a bumping foul. He'll step to the line. And this one is going to be on David Sloan. So 2 free throws coming here for Eder, and Georgia with a golden opportunity to go up by 5. Let's take a look at Cook's last basket.
Yeah, just hesitate dribbles, size up the defense, see where the crease is, kept his composure. And we talk all the time about him. Keeps those eyes up. He sees the floor. He knows where every player on that court is at all times. Sees it, take advantage of it. And the short-range jumper there was the same thing. Just sized up the defense. The kind of things develop, see what people go, see what movements his teammates are making, then see the opening and cash in on it.
And Georgia needing for Cook to answer the scoring bell, and he scored the Bulldogs' last 7 prior to that free throw there from Eder. I think so much of ETSU's defensive focus going to Bauman. That's opened up the drive. Dogs by 4, 4:58 to go. This matches Georgia's biggest lead of the night. Now it's a 5-point Georgia lead. So ETSU into forecourt. David Sloan with a terrific game. Jordan King with a terrific game out of that Buccaneer backcourt. And a moving screen on the freshman Seymour. A turnover for ETSU, and now Georgia with control of the game.
They really are right here. Seymour's out. Coach Oliver's a little bit of a bind.
So the moving screen. So now ETSU down to 7 players. And here's where you will see sometimes, Sloan, you've been on both ends of this, from the quote-unquote the big boy and the mid-major. Down the stretch, that depth can show.
It really does. Keep throwing bodies at you, keep playing those hot hands. Again, just a veteran leadership of Cook has just been demonstrated here the last 5-6 minutes of this basketball game. He made great decisions.
Fresh legs for Oquendo for Georgia. Cook feeling it.
And he has taken over this ball game again. He didn't force the drive right there. Could have forced it, gotten in traffic and gotten in trouble. Sized it up, got the pull up, got the separation, and knocked it down. Another great decision by Aaron Cook.
Bulldogs by 7. Sloan forcing that one. The stick back is there from Yasser. Boy, that one helps keep the Buccaneers' hopes alive as we near the 4-minute mark.
TSU going to stay in the zone this possession. Got man a few.
Cook for 3. Bang! In the zone.
East Tennessee State had 4 guys in the zone, 1 not. By the time Coach Oliver corrected it, Cook was wide open for the 3.
What'd you say, son? Get mesmerized by the ball?
Hypnotized by the ball.
That's a nifty move by King. He's got a new career best 21. Cook back quickly into forecourt. Oquendo asks for it and misses from the foul line. Good hustle play there from Eder, but it's out of bounds to the Bucks. Terrific game here tonight. Home stretch in Athens. Aaron Cook carrying the mail for the Bulldogs.
He is getting it done. He's everywhere.
82-76 here on the SEC Network. Season with a great game here tonight. Georgia leading ETSU 82-76. But the man in the red hat delivers a presence. Aaron Cook, Slon, he is delivering.
He is there. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. Into the bucket. Sizing up that defense again. Just his poise, his presence, reading defenses, getting separation. Again, he's done it in a wild, varied ways. Driving, pull step backs, short jumpers, and burying that three. 14 of the last 16 points by Georgia. All to Aaron Cook.
His stat line tonight with 17 points, 7 of 11 shooting, 2 boards, 5 assists, and 2 steals. So ETSU with 11 three-pointers tonight. Georgia with 14. And there's a deflection, and it's going to be Georgia ball. And some frustration there from Sloan, who has played a tremendous game tonight.
Yeah, as we talked early in the half, Georgia's really come out more aggressive defensively. Didn't get a lot of positive results out of it early, but they've just worn East Tennessee State down.
This is where the numbers game favors Georgia. Foul trouble, and now only 7 deep with Seymour fouling out. Christian Wright, the freshman. 7 to shoot, floats it up there short, and the rebound will go out of bounds to Georgia. So the Bulldogs get a fresh 20, as we've said, for the 8 millionth time. Great rule change. Shot clock resetting to 20.
Coach Oliver, I'd be upset. I don't think they got the possession.
Could have also been a foul, perhaps.
Yeah, that's right.
So ETSU will call timeout here. And he is upset with Jordan King. Well, Son, you like to talk about it at this point of the game, 3:01 to go. So let's just say you're going to average, what, 2 possessions a minute. So ETSU down to 6. You don't have to panic, but you have to play with urgency.
Absolutely. You got to get some great shots early, good looks, pull out your best plays. Got to get Darius Brewer's been pretty quiet tonight. Their leading scorer has another chance, because of foul trouble, been in and out of the lineup. Taking him something, but big thing first to get a stop at this end and not let Georgia score here. Keep them here to 2 possessions. Get a stop, come down and get a bucket.
Georgia +7 on the boards tonight. Tom Crean trying to draw up a gem. Well, you don't have to be Bob Knight or Mike Krzyzewski to figure this out. The ball's going to be in number 10's hands. We know that. Right.
The threat, a little 2-man game with Bauman. Trying to get Oquendo on the dunk there. On the back cut, didn't quite get it.
Bauman with the catch and the handoff to Cook. Now to Wright. So Cook going to play off the ball. 12 to shoot. Georgia with the ball up by 6. Oquendo with 7 to shoot. Oquendo with the drive. Eder only 2 to shoot. Wright not going to get it off. So a shot clock violation. And it'll be ETSU ball.
Again, that helps Georgia. Again, you got a 6-point lead. Clock goes by, but ETSU had to have that stop. Could not let Georgia put more points on the board.
And here comes Sloan. He was kicking himself. You could see the frustration when he couldn't handle that loose ball. So see if that stop gave him a bit of a lift. Here's King, who has been clutch. Now Brewer over to Sloan. 14 to shoot for the Bucks. Ty Brewer to Ladarius Brewer. 10 to shoot. A big 3, and it goes. He's got a dozen.
That was a good possession by East Tennessee State. Took their time, didn't rush it, got the shot they wanted, got the ball to the guy they wanted to have it, and he delivers.
ETSU scored 5 in a row, putting the paddles on the chest there. Bulldogs by 3. Here's Cook stepping in. Under 2 minutes to play. Cook to Bauman, back to Cook. Shot clock at 10. Cook for 3. This one's no good. The rebound, King and Eder, the tie-up possession arrow. Georgia with 107 seconds to go. Let's take a look at Brewer's 3.
They got the matchup they wanted. Want to get him the ball on Bauman. Bauman had his hand down just that split second. Brewer just took advantage of it.
Georgia go back to Braylon Bridges, and you would think up 3 just with the time and score, Dogs would at least like to get Bridges a touch in the post here.
This is where Cook comes in with his veteran play. He'll recognize that as a point guard. Try to get some action, get him a high percentage shot down the low post, get him fouled.
Double bonus, both sides. Timeouts, ETSU has 1, Georgia has 3. Bridges inbounds. What a play! Sloan with the breakaway. It's down to 1. Tremendous anticipation.
Wow, steal by Sloan. He saw on the backside.
A 7-0 run for the Bucks. Right with 1:27. Bauman, who has 7 threes. There's Bridges into the double. Tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow. ETSU. And just like that, from 5 feet under, the Bucks have a chance to take the lead.
Oh, big time play by Sloan, making that defensive read. Get out there, getting that steal, and that long pass was hung in the air forever, and he got it. Oh, Jeff, we got a good one here.
Tom Crean asking for the crowd. Georgia 82, ETSU 81. Tremendous game here tonight. Brewer to Sloan, 18 to shoot. Ty Brewer steps out, guarded by Etter. He's looking for his brother Ladarius. Goes to Sloan instead. The senior point guard with 8 to shoot. Drives into traffic, running hook, no good, and a foul on the floor. Let's check the call. And this is going to go against Georgia and Aaron Cook. So free throws here. Have we mentioned ETSU has struggled at the line today? 81% on the season, 3 for 14 this evening. But
4 in the country,
for their
though.
last 2.
Here's Yasser.
And here's Yasser to shoot a pair. That makes it easier in the double bonus.
He was 8 for 9 coming in, 0 for 2 tonight.
Just need 1 to tie it, 2 to take the lead. Good. You talk about bad free throws. We're 3 for 3, right?
That's right. That's all that matters.
ETSU, they've made their last 3, 82-82. Ohab Yasser, Giza, Egypt, to put the Bucks out in front. Misses this one. Bridges with the rebound. What a game. An 8-0 run for East Tennessee State. 48-21 on the clock. Here's Aaron Cook inside the arc. Backs it out. Bridges with the screen. Cook able to get it back from the right elbow. Gets cut off by Ty Brewer. Bauman with a step. 12-foot floater. Yes, and a foul. Bauman with the night of his Bulldog life. And Patterson is fouled out. So 2 of ETSU's 8 are gone. Well, Bauman has 7 threes and now a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
He's an excellent free throw shooter. Again, you don't see him going to the hole very often. Again, great job with that heat coming, defense coming, trying to draw the charge. Still be able to knock it down.
Bauman 4 out of 5 on the year, and he misses it. Ladarius Brewer with the rebound. ETSU can tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a tray. The Bucks 12 out of 24 from distance tonight. Sloan with a crossover, drives against Cook. Communication miscue, but the Bucks maintain possession. 18-13, 5-second differential. King stumbling, avoids the walk. Sloan with 7 to shoot. The penetration, the bump, the step back 3. It goes in with 8.4. Sloan with 24.
Woo!
Incredible. What a game. And David Sloan, the look on his face when he couldn't handle that loose ball and Georgia went up 8. Redemption. He's got the play of the game with the tip, the steal, and the bucket. And now he might have topped himself with this shot.
Really good defense by Georgia's possession. Cut off all driving lanes. And he just did a step back 3, nothing but net. Woo! We're going down the stretch now.
85-84 ETSU. Let's talk strategy. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts for Georgia. All right, Slon, I would think Cook, Bridges, Bauman. That's where it starts for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. Going to try to set up some kind of game where Cook can get towards the rim, try to draw a foul, try to give him some penetration. Maybe show you don't have a lot of time left, but you want to get something set up where Bridges is getting a cross screen, dropping him in the post, and Cook's got a chance to get maybe a 2-man game on one side of the floor where he can either drop it into Bridges or he has a lane to drive to the hoop. Get Bauman on the weak side, where he can kick to him or penetrate and pitch on his side with him.
Sloan with a new career high, 24 points. That 3 and the deflection, the interception, the steal, and the lay-in.
Wow.
The 2 plays of the game thus far. That can Georgia top it? This has been a thriller tonight here at the Stegman Coliseum.
King and Sloan, 45 points together as a backcourt tonight. Both season highs for each of them.
Dynamic duo indeed.
East Tennessee State's going to show the 3-quarter court. Zone press, the 1-2-2. That does give Cook a chance to get through. You're not in that man-to-man situation. The Brewer brothers on the back line.
Bridges not in the game for Georgia. 6 seconds to go. Here's Cook with 5. Cook finds Bauman for the win. No good. And ETSU comes down with a rebound with under a second to go. Georgia got the play. Georgia got the look. And Noah Bauman, who has been brilliant tonight, misses for just the 2nd time from beyond the arc.
Yeah, just a little bluff action, like he was going to run the baseline. The Brewer boys, the brothers on the back line, lost them. Couldn't believe they would lose Bauman, but Bauman just couldn't knock it down. He's been so good tonight.
Oh, you feel for him. Just a brilliant performance. His best game as a Bulldog. And as Slon said, Georgia got what Georgia wanted.
They absolutely did. Cook, there really wasn't a lot of time for really to develop a play for an inside guy, so Coach Green, his credit, put his best players, best shooters on the court. Again, just miscommunication between the brothers out there. The Brewer brothers, they lost Bauman. I can't hardly believe it. They were very fortunate Bauman didn't make that shot.
So 0.6 to go. By the way, if King misses the first, he should miss the second on purpose.
That's right.
Jordan King with a spectacular performance tonight, 21 points, make it 22. Well, ETSU, the Bucks have made the free throws when they've really needed them.
Protecting that lead late, getting back in the game.
So 0.6 to go.
I'm from the school thought make this one.
Yeah, to go up 3, I agree.
Yeah.
Second one.
Nope.
No good. Georgia calls a timeout right as Abdur Rahim launches at 0.3 to go. Now, what this does do, you got to try and throw it the length of the floor and get the tip in. You don't have time to catch and shoot.
That's right. Got to throw an alley-oop to Quindo, get him on a backdoor cut, and hope he can make a dunk in.
And by the way, this is not the NBA where you get to advance it to the hash. The women's game, you can't advance it. I like that. I don't know if it's technically, as the rules of the game were written, the right thing, but it adds to the excitement level. So if you're Georgia, you got about a 1 in 100 chance to do this right here.
Absolutely. Again, this is, it can't be multiple passes, not enough time. It's got to be catch and barely let go. If you let go, there's really not enough time to shoot it from this situation.
The other factor, too, could you somehow draw a foul?
That's what I'm saying. You throw it up there like almost like a Hail Mary pass in football. Just put a lot of bodies towards the rim. You see one of the East Tennessee State guys fouls. Quindo trying to jump. Highest jumper.
All right, this is a play. Because of the foul situation, Georgia probably has a better chance of tying this game 5-on-5 than the Bulldogs would 5-on-0. This would be very hard to do with nobody defending you.
Appropriate execution.
But here, the foul potential gives Georgia maybe just a little bit of a crack here.
And we talked about here, Georgia can't run the baseline. So put Charles, your biggest guy. If he could run the baseline, you might set that screen on Charles if you run him over to draw a foul. But right here, put your biggest guy on him, tell him not to
Don't
break
touch
the
the
plane.
ball.
Don't break the plane. I would tell whoever the inbounder, who your best passer is, looks like to be header. One time, put it across
Tease
the
him
line,
a little
tease
bit?
him. Oh yeah,
'Cause that's a
their
technical.
instinct is like you knock it down. I've seen it before.
Oh, yeah,
I've
that's-
seen it happen.
2 free throws. Well, Georgia's got to throw it 94 feet and try and tip it in here with Jackson Eder.
Look for right back screen in Aquino. Spin move to the rim here. A long pass.
Eder, the length of the floor, and it's deflected, and that's the ball game. ETSU has defeated Georgia 86-84, and this is another monster win for a Southern Conference team against a Power 5 opponent.
They got the bookends. Or SID was telling us before the game. Citadel started it. They're finishing it. They're non-conference games. But again, we're at East Tennessee State. 14-point lead. Go down 6. You lose a 20-point turnaround in the game, and there's at that point in time there's only 2 or 3 minutes left in the game, but they kept their composure, made some big time plays that steal them in inbounds play and got the win.
David Sloan, the deflection, the steal, the layup to cut it to 1, and then just an epic step back 3-pointer with the game on the line. A play to remember.
This is the kind of game that we love calling, love to be around. Big time players making big time shots. Both teams all night long. Bauman just couldn't finish that last one. But wow, what an exciting basketball game tonight.
Enjoyed it as always.